The jury find George Zimmerman not guilty.
The dramatic conclusion to a trial that has divided America. Neighborhood Watch volunteer George Zimmerman never denied shooting dead an unarmed black teenager. Last night, he was cleared of second-degree murder.
I think the prosecution of George Zimmerman was disgraceful. I'm thrilled that this jury kept this tragedy from becoming a travesty.
Trayvon Martin's family weren't in court for the verdict. His parents later called it heartbreaking and their darkest hour.
Justice for Trayvon Martin!
And in cities across America, people took to the streets to protest.
Young black men are constantly being the victims of violence, and that we do not have a justice system that recognizes that this is a crisis.
Instead of healing, some believe the verdict handed down here may only serve to reopen old wounds. Despite 3 weeks of testimony, some major questions remain about what actually happened on that fateful night. What we do know is that Trayvon Martin was walking to this apartment complex when he was tackled by George Zimmerman, who believed he was part of a gang that had been targeting the local neighborhood. Nobody else witnessed the struggle that followed, but a neighbor's call to the emergency services picked up the sound of cries for help, followed by the fatal gunshot.
So you think he's yelling help?
Yes.
All right, what is your phone number?
There's gunshots.
By the time police arrived, Trayvon Martin was dead.
Somebody decided.
Lawyers for the defense and the prosecution differed wildly in their interpretation of events. George Zimmerman's lawyer maintained his client was viciously assaulted by Trayvon Martin. The Martin family's lawyer told me they're in no doubt what happened.
I believe there was a big fight that took place. I believe Trayvon beat him up good. I think he got mad at Trayvon to beat him up good. When Trayvon raised his hand and said, "You got me," he shot him in the heart with a gun.
Central to this case was Florida's controversial gun laws, which allow those who own firearms to shoot somebody if they feel they're in danger of being killed or seriously injured. Citing that law, George Zimmerman always argued that he acted in self-defense. David Willis, BBC News, Sanford, Florida.